defense number 7. Spot foul, automatic first down.
I think you'll see the arm get hooked here right at the last second. A little grab and hold that down, and that's what was called. And so, but
this season, 6 defensive pass interferences in the regular season. That one's a 22-yarder and brings the Chargers to their own 45. Vidal left, 1 yard. Chased down across the field by Gibbons.
In there, Dr. Gibby, as he was known, because he had all the right answers back in his rookie year when they were asking the questions, and he had the right answer on that one as well.
That was in Tennessee. He's one of the success this year. 2nd and 9. Vidal inside across midfield to the 49-yard line. If you weren't with us earlier, Omarion Hampton, the rookie running back, ankle injured it. Overload to Herbert's right. Patriots bringing 4. Herbert in trouble. Eludes Barmore, keeps it alive, overshoots Vidal.
Boundary, he's going to be the spy on that one right here. Now his job is just going to be to stay with Herbert no matter where he goes. Back up, there he goes. All right, step in. Here he goes now. Enabled that ball to be well overthrown.
J.K. Scott's kick towards the sideline, keeps it out of the hands of the good returner Marcus Jones. And the ball is going to be marked right around the 14-yard line. That's where the Patriots, Drew Bledsoe, the last to do something like that. A New England feel for those of you
out here. Let's go.
15-yard line. May in trouble. T.A. Tart. He had a great start to the season. Pulled off a little bit.
The tackle to hopefully give his outside edge player a play, but because he's right up on him, now he's at a direct line to the quarterback. Those little pick plays are so tough on heavy.
Will Campbell and Jared Wilson. Side run Stevenson. Chewy Palotu brings it down around the 12-yard line.
And the last time we saw this team with the offensive end of the field, Will Campbell not be able to hold up, and yet then it moved, and it was that pressure that ended up being the big play of that one. Left side of the offensive line.
3rd and 13, stunting on him again. This time they protected to Henry across the 30. New England first down.
And he can sling it with anybody. That thing was a rocket shot in there. And so Drake May continues to try to make some plays, and they've been able to.
As far as this one. May has time. Shot downfield towards Booty. Cut in front. Got it. Booty on the run. Inside the 30 to the 26-yard line. 43 to Kayshawn.
On the outside, just kept spinning around in a circle, and he could not get his feet planted back in the ground and make the move quickly enough because Booty came back inside, and that's what he is. He is one of those, and he'll make plays just like that.
Longest completion all year to Booty. The run by Stevenson takes the Patriots inside the 22 with 2:20 to go here in this third quarter. And a very important couple of minutes for the Chargers D.
And pulling around this offense with the size of Ramondre Stevenson at the running back position could get to that running game.
May up top. Hooper almost had a line
here, and it ended up sailing back over his head. And Hooper's a big guy. Maybe a wideout might have made that adjustment, but you can see him having to fold back over the top of his head where he had all that space.
4 for the Pats. Here comes the pressure. May's throw is double caught, then dropped by Douglas. And this Chargers defense comes up with a stop, force a field goal attempt, and will keep it. Origalis with a good season. A couple of misses early on, but for the most part was pretty solid throughout his first year. Good from 39. And the Patriots extend the lead. Largest FIFA World Cup coming to North America. Darius Davis on the return. Chase down. Schooler. Pettis. Patriots special teams outstanding tonight.
He wants back there. But, and he's under pressure. 1 for 6, sacked 2 times, and they just have been unable to get it going. I don't know if they need to have.
7 plays, 9 yards to this team in the first part of this third quarter, and a drop ball by Herbert. But Vidal saves the day with their best play on offense in this half. It was knocked out by Mark.
Maybe this is Spike-a-rooski. I don't know what that was, but it really worked. That's the best play we've seen out of the Chargers in some time now. So every once in a while, Mike, in a playoff game,
yes,
you just catch a break, right?
Brought pressure again that Chris was just talking about with Jones. Vidal, 35-yard line. Jack Gibbons, one of the 2 backers in there for New England. You get a jersey for your game. You're one
up and playing the way that they are because they did get that opportunity early in the season.
Now it has 3 catches. McConkey 1. Down to 35. Herbert looking. They're covered again downfield. He's got to take off and run. And he gets to the line for a first down. So Herbert using his leg from the 43, first down. The Jones blitz has Herbert running the other way. Gain of about 3 to the 46. Chris?
Sawyer, their left tackle, as they say, got a little head start on that one. Yes, sir, as long as you don't get called. But we have had multiple big plays in this game in which could have gone.
Point New England lead. Second and 7. Keep bringing that pressure. Herbert throws. This is incomplete. Gonzalez breaks it up, intended for Johnston on that far side. Christian Gonzalez.
The receivers of the Chargers. This time it's Quentin Johnson on the outside. He breaks before Johnson does. And really, I thought that was going to be an interception. He has really been at least one of them.
Consistent diet of pressure from the Pats. Here they come again. Flag is down. Underneath, off the hands of Allen. Check that flag. It's going to be illegal shift on the Chargers, I believe.
Number 15 did not come set after the shift. That penalty has been declined. The result of the play is 4th down.
That is right over the ball because both inside linebackers blitzed. He could have jumped.
Dropped by Allen, the penalty. Typical of this Chargers night. They have underperformed. Good hang time by Scott. Jones lets it go. It goes in the end zone. It's a touchback. On NBC, Milan Cortina in Italy. First down for May from the 20. It's Pop Douglas. Henley and tackle. Big hit. Ball comes out after he's ruled down.
Flying in at the end of this play. And
so the correct call. 2nd and 7. May and step up. Throws to Westover. Got the first down. Jack Westover.
Watch him. Diggs, this is his territory in here. And yet it's Tier Tart who's out smacking him around at that 5-yard
catch for Westover. He was first catch for any yardage, I should say, and 1 for none in terms of yards thus far this year. Stevenson follows with a run to the 35. Here playoff day, all 11 quarters plus now of this playoff Sunday, this wild card Sunday. It's been a 1-score game. So one play can flip everything.
And for Justin Herbert, happening all over again.
2nd and 6. Chargers bring heat. Main throws the other way. Booty catches it. Dances on the sideline, out of bounds. Right around midfield. It was close to.
The thing that they thought about Cam Hart was that the change of direction wasn't quite as quick and that he would take some chances. There you saw exactly what they were talking about. Wouldn't be totally surprised to see them try and get it.
Deep drop May. Looking to step up, climbs through the traffic, goes towards the numbers.
On that one, had his hands on May, but do not underestimate the size or strength of Drake May. 6'4", 225. And so many times, I'm sure Patriots fans will tell you, that guy had 5-man defensive line.
And they'll take a timeout. Play clock was running down. We're switching the play. We're talking tomato juice. Trying to add to a 6-point lead. Stevenson left. Got through a tackle. Into the secondary. Stevenson to the 29. Gain of a dozen, a New England first down.
Kick out, but it has been the strength of Ramondre Stevenson from the beginning of the game on. He's broken that one tackle and been that one offensive threat that's been consistent all night long.
Play pass. Oh, picked up on Henley, twists him. Man top. Henry's got it to the end zone.
Prettier football play than that. Drake May has come of age.
So the fans here in New England chant MVP. The Borregales extra point puts the Patriots up 30.
Coming through and almost got to May, who kept his eyes down the field and was able to see Henry and just lobbed the perfect throw over Derwin James's head. This is a play we did not see from Drake May early in the year of Derwin James. Spectacular. And it has been a tough night for this defense trying to pick up their own offense.
And those are two. Turnable kick pinned at the 1. Here comes Davis for the Chargers in need of a big play. Darius Davis is knocked down at the 36-yard line.
Without Christian Gonzalez in the lineup, they can actually get something going.
And he is under pressure once again. A flag is down for a false start. The Chargers are
called down from upstairs, and the medical staff took him into the tent with the independent concussion specialist. They then walked him into the locker room without his helmet, and he remained
that position because he has been the one that's been stopping him all night.
Herbert's trying to find some space. He's taking off, trying to take it in his own hands. He made a great move. Herbert jump starts the drive, knocked out of bounds at the 47.
Out of the Patriots on defense without Gonzalez. They have been willing to play a lot of man coverage because Gonzalez has just been eating up the opportunity to sit and read it and get the ball out.
That's bring 5 again. Herbert tries to get away, and he does again. Herbert does the splits as he tries to slide. Herbert.
Well, and it is because there hasn't been anything else cooking. So now if you can take some of their pressures, which they tried to bring there, and burn them with the run. I'm surprised he has to get points on the board here.
The 42, finding space in the pocket, throwing sideline over the head of Keenan Allen, and incomplete. Chris, we talk about Herbert.
Legitimate excuses don't apply here tonight because this offensive line has done well enough up there. Anything going, they just haven't been able to do it.
There it is again, got away, then gets popped, lost the football. It's recovered by the Patriots. Herbert shaken up, Ellis the recovery. Most hit quarterback in the league. Double team knocks it out. And this New England defense, it's having a night. Comes up with a turnover.
big hit. He came to the sideline, no medical exam. He had a quick conversation with the head athletic trainer. He's been looking at his right arm and his right elbow, but he's down here just looking at the tablet right now.
All right, Melissa Caleb chasing the ball to the 45-yard line now with 8:08. Trying to salt this one away. Travion Henderson runs inside the 39-yard line.
For 700 yards receiving each. There was a balance to this team on Patriot defense has just shut them down.
Trying to take care of it with the offense. Good initial pressure by Jamari Caldwell, the third-round rookie out of Oregon.
May, who has been making a lot of those kind of plays that we've seen Justin Herbert better.
3rd and 6. May pumped, in trouble. He's hit, the ball comes free, and the bounce is recovered by New England.
And Jared Wilson knew that his guy was the one that was going to be coming late, and there it goes. That's one of the better fumble recoveries I think I've ever seen from an offensive lineman, and you don't want to give him too much glory because it was his guy that created.
Darius Davis stands at the 10. Sure picked up. Good job by Mapu, the personal protector. Not to let that pressure game. Can Herbert engineer a comeback for the Chargers? They've contributed, but now it's down to must time. Well, the offseason awaits the Chargers. From the 12, Herbert flagged down. His Patriots pressure has them in knots.
First down.
That's Mekhi Becton over from the Super Bowl champ Eagles this season.
Yeah, but we've seen Justin Herbert do some amazing things. We just haven't seen it tonight.
Zone end zone. Vidal to the 18-yard line.
Some defensive line on there, so maybe it'll slow this rush down if you pick up a couple of first downs.
Fired quick. The second time McConkey looking for a face mask call. Gets the first down, doesn't get the call. Robert Spillane, the linebacker there. Four-man rush for Herbert. Underneath, Johnston the catch. Gain of 8. Again, Christian Gonzalez. Aaron Landry and Anthony Jennings. And other fresh players bring heat. Underneath throw for Allen. Nothing doing. Incomplete. Great call, Chris.
You changed the stars that were on the field at that time. And that one substitution gave them that break.
Same deal. Got him again. Anthony Jennings. Herbert sacked for the 5th time tonight. Gonna have to go for it on 4th down.
Just been wearing them out all season long. As soon as you think you've got it figured out, here comes a free rusher. And for Justin Herbert, you talk about seeing ghosts. They're not ghosts anymore. They're sledgehammers that hit him, but they